Hello, Carmen again with Cherished Legacies in the Well Chronicle Life, and I'm back to talk more about the word of the year. I just did a video about how I came to it. Now I'm going to talk a little about it and actually put it in my account, which I haven't done yet. So first one to last year, as I said, was fearless, and two things I always do for the last 3 or 4 years is I make a tabletop. You can see these tabletops are great because you don't have to come up with a frame, you just use it. I absolutely love this. So this was fearless. And then a verse. I had lots of verses last year with fearless. So the verse is down here, and then I put it beside my bed so I can see it every morning. Another thing I usually do a mouse pad, and then I also do my planner. And so this is fearless. This is one of my favorite pictures of myself previously. And then another, that was a different verse. Oh, no, it was actually a quote, "Don't be pushed around by the fears in your mind, be led by the dreams in your heart." And so that was there. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen, turn off my video, share my screen, and walk through how, at least get started with how I'm going to set up my account. So as I showed you before, here is what I came up with in ChatGPT. So I'm going to start with that, but I'm going to come over here. I'm going to create an album. If you are familiar with This Is Forever, it's really easy. Just come up here and add album. And I'm going to do 2025 word of the year. And my word is, and I'm going to go on and put it, I usually done that. I'm going to put create here. And then in the album description, I'm going to go back to my ChatGPT. I'm going to put what this is. And this, I may work on this a little bit, but it's pretty good. It's pretty close to what I want to do. And I'll put it there. And the next thing I want to do is to have, and I'll decide later where I'm going to actually keep it. I may keep it under my projects. I may move it around. There's a couple things I may move around, but for now, it's fine. It's right here. And I want to add some memes or some things. I want to create a couple of things to put in here just for inspiration, right? So the first thing I might do is, this is couple of tips. So here's my verse, and it's just easier if I copy and paste, because and we'll put that here. I'm going to show you two different things I can do. Okay, and I'm going to put images, and look, it's already come up with something right here. So I scroll through, see what I want. I like this one. Right, there it goes. I'm going to save that image. I really don't like that little, we're going to save it though. Let me see if I'm going to find another one, because I didn't notice that before. Oh, I like this one. Save that one. And then I'll just add it to this album. Now, I didn't notice, but it has to be a format, and both of them are, so that's good that it takes, because it's showing up right there. I'm going to add those two. Okay, but let's just say I want to do one of those, that first, but I want to do it with one of my photos. So I know one. I'm going to find a picture of me this year that I like, and I'm going to create a little thing with that. So I'm going to show you easily how to do that. So I'm going to go to people, which is facial recognition. I'll find myself. I'm going to sort. It's already sorted, I can tell, but if it wasn't, I'm going to sort newest, because I want the newest ones, right? Or if I knew the date that I wanted something, I could do that. I know This was in September of this past year, so it was 2024 and it was September. And I'm going to do that. And I'm going to show all the results. And so you remember I was talking about this was that really hard Beehive Trail, and this was at the top of it. So I'm going to actually edit this. And by adding a text, the text set is really big now, so I'm going to, and this is a long verse, so now I'm going to come down, make it smaller. See if I still have it copied. I do. I don't want the quotes, so I'm going to take the quotes out. I don't really like this font. So I'm going to come over here and change the font. Here we go, done. I don't mind that font actually, but over here I could change the font, but actually I don't mind it too bad. Let's see. I don't like that one. You can scroll down here. Kind of like the cursive. Pick a font that you really like. Oh, I don't like that at all. I want something blocky. Oh, I like that one. Okay, so I'm gonna do that. I could increase this a little bit, I think. And then I want a little bigger. I want the Proverbs on the second line by itself, actually. Right. That's where I want it. And then I want to move it down here. Right. I'm gonna save it. And that's already in my account. I did all of that in the Lightbox of Forever. So I want to show you how easy that is. And then I'm going to add this. I could do it down there, but I'm going to do it here. I'm going to come up here. I'm going to add to my 2025 Word of the Year Create. So I've done one like that. The next one I want to do is I want one with Create really big. So I can do this. I can always do these things in Artisan, but it's just quick to do it here. So I like to do it here. So I'm going to come back here. I'm going to look for a picture. I just love, these are these trolls that we found this year. And I just think they're fun and creative. So I'm thinking I might do Create because he's a creative person. Or I could do this. This one's kind of fun. I kind of like this one. Okay, so let's say we're going to do this one. If I wanted to crop it and do that all that fun here, I could do it. So I love duotone. I don't know why, but I love it. So it just changes the picture, and I love sunset's my favorite. I think sunset makes everybody look beautiful. So I'm going to do that. You can, do it lighter or darker. I like the pretty middle. So I'm going to do that. Then I'm going to add a text, and I want this text big. I probably want it even bigger than this. I'm going to say 350. I might even want it bigger than that. I don't know. And I want something really, maybe that. And I want something, no, I don't want a background color, but I want this to be bold and show up. Maybe white will show up the best. So I want Create, and I want it in all caps. Let's see, Create. That's my word. And I could add, I want it bigger, but I could add the scripture under it, or I can add something else under it. I don't want to. Oh, we're all in one word, one thing, right? There we go. Create is my word. And there it is. And I can add more text or whatever. We're going to save that. And then we have it. So just another way I showed you how to add it to an album. Another way is over here on the right and scroll down and then add it to that album this way. And then there it is in that album.